Oh, I waited for the day with such anticipation. You know, it had been marked on my calendar for months. Jack and I had all our gear packed. Our rods were polished to a fine gloss. After the mating ritual months ago and having laid their eggs in a rocky crib upstream, the pickerel were now ready for their long journey back to their summer feeding grounds, and we'd be ready to strike. The season was about to begin. We hadn't been able to attract many bites the last time we were out, so we changed our game plan a little bit. You see, we were going to be a little more aggressive this time. No more caressing the subtle corners of those well-forested bays we'd fallen in love with as younger men. No, this year, we were going to pimp up our presentation, add a little color to spice things up, and go for the bare, exposed areas of the smooth shoreline, relying on our new pop-up stink bait to lure our prey from their eerie depths of Courtesy Lake. So as we lowered our craft into the inviting silky surface of the pristine bay, Jack and I shared a knowing smile, words not required. We knew that within a matter of hours, we'd be feasting on the flesh of one of the most desirable catches this side of Pompano Beach. Now, you must know that walleye behave unlike any other cold water prey. You see, the females seem driven by the lunar calendar, adjusting their temper and behavior seemingly at will. With no reasonable explanation, they have been known to break away from the males and gather in their own little groups, frantically flapping their fins at each other, almost as if some internal timepiece had set them off. Well, they often become very agitated and will at times, during this peak lunar phase, actually confront the males of the species, with some reports suggesting they even team up and attack members of the opposite sex, if you can believe that. Conversely now, the males at this key period seem unusually sedate, willing to merely languish in loose groupings of fellow males, almost taunting at times, but more accurately simply ignoring the females during this agitated state. They are hard to entice with any presentation at this point, believe me. And it was during this critical time frame that Jack and I were able to strike. It was the pissed off females we were after, eagerly anticipating the fight they were about to give us for setting a barbed steel hook in the roof of their angry mouths. And if it wasn't but 10 minutes of tantalizing presentation when, yep, Jack landed this lunker female, netting her as she thrashed the surface and cast an eerie look at both of us with those cold, lifeless eyes. Well, the lesson on this day was learned. If you're going to get one of those big girls into your boat, you better know when to stay away and when to go for broke. Now pass the tartar sauce.